Hey, what's up guys, I'm ArcticAceAlias from the VGN crew here, and today I'm bringing you a quick walkthrough on Area 51 on DC Universe Online, which recently came out on the Xbox One. Now, the news that are coming out on the Xbox One is fantastic news. It makes the game grow, it makes the industry grow, and mainly it brings a lot more fun into the Xbox community, as Halo and stuff like that is starting to become a little bit boring in my opinion. I'm new to Xbox, but the fact that this PlayStation and PC exclusive is coming onto Xbox as well, it doesn't really make an exclusive now, but it really does add more fun to the game. Now what you have to do is you have to destroy the robots around this courtyard, and then you have to hold B on the energy cells. Now as soon as you hold B on the energy cells, you'll approach this boss. Now afterwards you'll approach the Brainiac regulator ship, to which you need to destroy. Now when he has your shield on, you need to hold B on the energy cells at either side of the bridge. I highly recommend you get used to your movement mode before going into instances at your level or as harder, as evasion or running away is key to staying alive in some cases. He is an easy boss to destroy, but soon to get used to your combo, whoever it is you are, whether that's Harley Quinn, Robin, Modern Batman. Now this week, at this recording, you have John Stewart being the Green Lantern, and then you have, I think it's Apocalypse, Harley Quinn. Now as soon as you destroy him you'll get a Mark of Legend, and then Martian Manhunter will come up, or whether that's whoever that is on the villain side. Afterwards you'll go onto this courtyard, and then you'll have to destroy all the walking robots and spiders, and then hold B on them to get the intel data cores from them, as is stated in the mission. Also the Cadmus team will need your help as well. All you need to do is stand in front of them and then destroy as many robots to which as little as possible. Sorry, I'll say that again. So what you need to do is to stand in front of them and then destroy as many robots as you can, whilst as little damage as possible gets onto the Cadmus team. So you need to destroy as many robots with as little damage onto the Cadmus team. It sounds simple enough, but it actually is hard, because what it is, you have the red barrels spotted all over the place, and then you have the restoration barrels as well, so you can get a little bit confused. If it's blocked from far away, it can appear red but it's orange, and then the red barrels can appear orange with the red, so it's a little bit confusing. So after you actually destroy all these walking spiders and the Cadmus team should have helped them all out, you'll then approach the next boss, which is called the Subprime Regulator Beta boss, and he has a couple of special attacks. There it is, the Subprime Regulator Beta boss. Now he's the second boss in this in Area 51. His special attacks include the teleportation attack, to which he appears transparent, to which little damage can be dealt to him, and sometimes moves right next to you to deal as much melee damage as you can. So therefore range is pretty much useful for this boss. So what you need to do is you need to hold Y or hold triangle, whatever it is on the PC as well. You need to do as much range damage as possible. Now if you have John Stewart, then the helicopter, the special attack helicopter that my friend done, is the better option. Soon to destroy him. He's a relatively easy boss, that's why I kind of skipped over to most of his special attacks. Soon to destroy him, that I do here, you'll get a Mark of Legend again. Now the next thing you need to do is go, the third stage is an open courtyard, to which you have to hold B on the computers. There will be dotted computers around the courtyard. As soon as you hold B on the computers, then you need to destroy the robots, the little tiny sparks that you would have seen earlier. So what you need to do is you need to destroy them sparks as well. As soon as you get the correct numbers, you need to you'll then go on to the third boss. Before I talk about the third boss, what you need to do is, when you get the little Brainiac sparks, you need to hold beyond those Brainiac sparks, and they'll become part of your team. They will then help you destroy the remaining Brainiac robots, or even the boss as well. So what you need to do is you need to, again, I'm just going to move off topic, the red barrels here are used for feats. Destroy this instance, Area 51 is better for using the restoration and the red destruction barrels. you can get defeats from that as well. So they're easy skill points for you in later on in the game as well, for the higher combat rating, a better player as well. So what you then have to do is then you'll get to the third boss, is the subprime regulator Zeta, or Zeta, however you pronounce that, and it's the same as the other bosses, but holding them into the orange barrels whilst doing as much melee damage as possible. It will keep it at bay, it will do as much damage as possible, so it should be easy, and in my opinion he is easy, because it really is, because of his name change, because of his costume change, it doesn't really hold any specific any difference, but the fact that he is the same as the other bosses is kind of not boring, but it's kind of like there's not much of a challenge to this particular stage. Now, as soon as you kill him, you'll go onto the final stage. Now, here he is. We're just about to approach the regulator. The subprime regulator Zeta. Now you do have the Brainiac ship attacking me as you do there. What you want to do is, again, while I was talking about the movement mode and an evasion, you really want to get used to that evasion mode, because later on in the game, episode 18, 19 and 20 and so on and so forth, you will get even survival mode as well. You'll even get a lot of attacks that will be one-hit kills, because you'll be a higher combat rating. Doesn't mean you will survive that. Only tanks will survive that, because they can get as much damage as possible. Now what you want to do is you want to evade the ship attacks whilst trying to stay relatively close to the orange barrels as they just spawn there, because you'll get more health and more power, so that the powers that you're spamming, you spam as much power as you can, whether you're Harley Quinn, Robin, Batman, whatever you are, Bizarro, Lex Luthor, spam your powers onto that boss. So as soon as you kill a boss, you'll then go on to this final stage. Now the final stage is relatively easy. All you need to do is all you need to do is the walking spiders that are walking around, you need to kill them. They are called greater accumulators, as you'll see later. As you'll see later. As you'll kill those the spiders, the walking spiders, let's call them, the greater accumulators, then what you'll need to do is to hold B on the glowing green kryptonite. Now the glowing green kryptonite is, you need to hold B, and then you'll need to run over to a specific part, like a little specific trench, to where you need to just run over the glowing circle. Run over the glowing circle, and it's kind of like you're dropping off the crystal onto that specific point. It's like a drop-off point for the collected crystals. Now as soon as you collected them, all you need to do is go over onto the Brainiac ship. It should be relatively easy, and I'll see you over onto the final boss.
You don't stand a chance. You have done well. Now is the crucial battle. Just beyond here, a Brainiac servitor and its greater accumulators oversee the transfer of the kryptonite onto their ship. You may not want to face this battle alone. Once the accumulators are down and the kryptonite is safe, Oracle will hack the ship's teleporter so you can deactivate the Prime Servitor itself.
So as soon as you go onto the boss again, the special attacks are relatively easy to evade, because all it is that you'll have little lasers and rockets trying to approach you as well, trying to kill you, and then you'll have constant spawns of adds or additional enemies. So as soon as those additional enemies are out the way and destroyed, then the boss should be easy to kill. Now what you'd want to do is you want to take the advantage of the barrels that are on the side. Now you'll have I don't know whether it's different, but you'll have a blue barrel, which is the frost effect. So as soon as you get that the frost barrel or the red barrel, make sure you spam that onto him. Just pick it up, hold B, and then press triangle, just so that will throw it at the boss. So as soon as the boss is destroyed, obviously you'll get your rewards. And as you can see from the end, I done the most damage, the most health, and healing it, powered in and stuff like that. But that doesn't really matter, because the game itself isn't really about getting the best stats. It's about enjoying itself. Because again, if you want to be Batman, you know, I'm freaking Batman, man, you know, and flexing that, yeah, just flexing the muscle there. So what you'd want to do, a few hints and tips, is that before you enter this or any other specific part of DC Universe, is that get used to evasion, get used to moving around, get used to moving out of the way, because if you're in a specific instance and you're going to get destroyed, then that was because of lack of evasion, the lack of getting out of the way. Now experienced players, it'll come natural to them, it'll come natural to you. All you need to do is hold right bumper for the block and then roll out the way. That's the directional button, you need to move out the way. So as soon as you move out the way, obviously you can do whatever you want after that. You can either do range attacks, run away in general, or you can then do a melee because you can combo and stuff like that. Thank you very much for listening onto this little walkthrough. I did actually get a Prometheum, I think it's called that, like a little glowing orange box that you get in your inventory. Now what those do is that you can get like specific loot in that. It's Promethean lockbox. Now as soon as you get the Promethean lockbox, all you need to do is just obviously press X on it. Yeah, press X on it and then no, sorry, not X, A. You need to press A on it and then A again, and then you'll get see all the different new styles you get. See the Compound Omega, that's kind of like the Soda Colas that you get, but the Soda Colas aren't as good as the Compound Omega. The Compound Omega is used for later on in the game. What you'll do is you'll get a trinket. That trinket you can use. You can have two trinkets. Two damage or buff things. You can have a Zodacola spot and then a Compound Omega spot. So as soon as you get those spots available for the Compound Omega, use the Compound Omega for the damage buffs, the restoration buffs, the vitalization buffs, the tanking buffs, etc. to your specific role. Anyway, you'll understand that later on in the game. You'll have your league members helping out as well. So I do again recommend that you join a league as fast as possible. Any league will help you become a better player, will help you become get through instances better, because you'll be able to use two players in a single campaign. You know, they're running around and they're getting to level 3 to 30. You'll be using your league members to go into to help you with that. So the more players, the merrier. You know, the more the merrier. So thank you very much for watching this DC Universe Online Area 51 walkthrough, and peace.